degrees Celsius. So as we move into this weekend, a bit of a change on the way. We will see some milder temperatures. Windy though, particularly on Saturday in the far north of Scotland, with some outbreaks of rain as well.
Live, I'm Simon McCoy. Today at 4, Donald Trump tells global leaders America is doing fantastically well. But America first, he says, does not mean America alone.
There has never been a better time to hire, to build, to invest, and to grow in the United States. America is open for business, and we are competitive once again.
David Davis says the UK will be able to negotiate trade deals as soon as it leaves the EU amid a Tory row over the UK's approach to Brexit. 2 bears badly burned in last month's California wildfires are back in the wild after doctors used fish skin grafts to heal them. Everyone, this is Afternoon Live.
Good evening, everybody. It's so good to see all of you here, and let me remind you that this is an English conversational class. I'm 62, turning 63 this year, and I'm a retired teacher, and also a translator and interpreter. So please write down your Skype names in the chat window, and we will talk. I will start connecting with the people who I already know. Okay. And again, this is a conversational English class, and we talk here. So the first person I connect with, please join us. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing, Stephanie?
I'm fine, and you?
Thank you. I'm doing excellent. Doing fantastic. Any news?
Well, I am studying, and that's all what I am doing at the weekend.
Okay, good. So I just ask anybody to join us, to join our conversation. So please send me your Skype names to the chat box, to the chat window, and I will connect with you. So this is a conversational English class. We usually speak only in English, because this is the only chance for you to talk with somebody online, getting prepared for the exams, and in particular to the Russian national exam. So please, anybody else? I cannot see any other Skype names. So please provide your Skype names. Okay. So if you ask me about my news this last week, somebody asked me to teach the class on Instagram. And I will show you. I did it, and then I downloaded this class from the Instagram. So let me show it to you.
Sure. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm very happy to see all of you here, but I can't see anybody still.
So you see, that was my first experience teaching a class on Instagram. You know that they have the live streaming, like they have on VK in Vkontakte, the live streaming. So this is my news. Anybody else? Why do we have only one person? Again, do not forget that this is a conversational class. I do not read a lecture you know, this is not about me talking, no. This class is your only chance for you to talk, to practice your conversation. So that is why you will not be able to find anything like that anywhere. So that is why please provide your Skype names, turn your microphones on. I don't need the video, I just need you talking. I need your microphones, and let's start the conversation. Okay, anybody else, please? Yeah. Yes, please.
What about your car?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know that, first of all, of course, they didn't find the person who hit and ran. That's understandable. You can understand that. But then, you know, the date of my insurance paper expired. So that means that my insurance for my car stopped, like, let's say, January 24th. So, and when I addressed to renew my insurance, they said, no way, we cannot prolong your insurance because your car is hit. You see, because sorry, I just don't have Skype and my computer doesn't want to open the app. No, the problem is you just don't want to talk. Believe me, that's the only problem. You don't want to talk in English. If you want to talk in English, you will find the way. And the only problem with you is that you don't want to talk in English. And I'm very sorry about that, because this is a very great chance for you to talk. Okay, Stephanie, so you can understand that they have the special technical requirements to give the paperwork for the car. And of course, I cannot comply with these technical requirements because my car was hit. So you can understand that it's kind of a vicious circle, it is called in English. That's no beginning, no end. I cannot find a way out. All right. So nobody wants to join our conversation. So I think that you said something about your news. Okay, it wasn't that much, but still, maybe you can share a little bit about what is going on in your school.
We are preparing for the prayer.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Have you listened to the world news from the BBC?
No.
Oh, that's very sad. Okay, it was, for me, it was interesting. All right. Can you think of some festivals and some British or American holidays which will be in the nearest future and which may be popular for us also? Okay, let me just announce over again. So this is a conversational English class, and yeah, all right, somebody wants to join us. Okay, I will try and join with this person. I will add him to my contact list. Wow. You see, I have this Dan Salmon. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, like some around 15 or even more people. So I'm very sorry, Dan. I cannot connect with you because I have lots and lots of people with the same name. Just explain me which name is yours. Okay. So I send the invitation to Ola. And when she will be able, I send a request when she is able, so then she will join us, I think. Okay. Again, for all the rest who are present here, this is a conversational. Okay. All right. Another one. Yeah. Yes, I will try, definitely. Why not? Yeah, I cannot copy it. Oh my goodness. There's no way. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. I send the request to Mr. Dan Salmon. All right. Maybe somebody will join us, but I can see nobody joining us. Dan and Ola, I am waiting for your response. So again, this is a conversational English class, and we usually talk. And I think that I will, yeah. Again. Yes. Dan is, I think that he is able to join us. Okay, Dan, just hold on. Yeah, I will try and join you. Okay. Hello. I cannot join with Jane, but still I will try. Okay. Hello? No. He didn't join us. Yeah, Dan, can you hear me? Hello, Dan? Are you with us? Well, no answer. And then somebody with this mail.ru, the contact request was already sent. I can resend it if you want to. So only one person today, so that's very sad. No, I cannot hear you. Again, this is a conversational English class, and we talk here. Yeah, then I think that he disconnected. Okay, Ola is here. We can try and join Ola. All right. Yeah, we have somebody else. Ola, can you hear us? Hello? Ola, can you hear us?
Yes, of course.
Good, excellent. Just tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Ola?
Just tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from St. Petersburg.
Excellent. Tell us what is your age or which grade do you go to in your high school? We talk here, ladies. Yeah, Raya Abdullaeva, I have many people with the same name, so that is why I cannot connect with you. Raya Abdullaeva, you can see that I have maybe some... And Ola, I have to disconnect you because you have to put on your headphones. Otherwise, we have lots of interference from the noise of your speakers. Put on your headset, we call it, or headphones, or earphones. Okay, and Raya, yeah. So, Paulina, I think that I sent you the request, and yeah, I will try and add you to the group. Paulina, hello. Are you with us? No, Paulina is not here. So, Stephanie, I think that you are, again, the only person we can talk with, but that's all right. So, I'm just talking about what holiday or what festival are we going to have on February the 13th. What is the what is the festival? The American or the British festival in February? Can you think of the festival of holiday?
Honestly, I don't know the nearest festival or holiday.
Well, yes, you do. Yes, every year, you know that boys and girls. Paulina, can you hear us? Hello?
Yes.
Excellent. So please, you are very welcome to join our conversation. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
Yeah, I understand that you're from Russia, but whereabouts in Russia? Which city?
I'm Minsk.
Okay, excellent. I think that this is in Tatarstan, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, which grade do you go to in your high school? Well, in the British English, they ask you what form do you attend at school, what form do you go to? Is it 10th form or 11th form?
11th form.
Okay, good. Are you planning to take this Russian national exam in English?
Yes.
And everybody who wants to join us, this class is not for typing in the chat. You can type in the chat. The best way is to type your Skype name, and then this is the class for talking. I can understand that you know everything. You can go Google, but this is not about that. Yeah, Dan is back.
Yeah, the best type your Skype name.
Hello? No, you don't need Dan. You well, first of all, I have lots of problems with you because you need to put your headset on, your headphones or earphones. Okay, just decline. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I can, definitely, why not? I will. So, I'm trying to connect over again with you. And Paulina, can you hear me? Hello? No, she just disconnected. I understand. Hello?
Hi.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I can hear you fine. So, Dan, please tell us where are you from?
I'm from Nizhny.
Nizhny what?
Nizhny.
Okay, good. This is again from Tatarstan, correct?
Yes.
So, which class, which form, which grade do you attend in your high school? 11th. Okay, good. So, are you planning to have the English exam this year, the Russian national exam?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Excellent. So, this class is for you, and I invite you to join us every Friday. Every Friday we have these types of classes. And again, Daria, this is not a lesson for typing in the chat. You are in the wrong place. This is the lesson for talking only. If you want to talk, the only thing which you have to type in the chat window is to type your Skype name. Then I will connect with you through Skype and you will start talking and getting prepared for the Russian national exam, which is called EGA or something. Okay, please provide your Skype name. Okay, so Stephanie, please remind us which city are you from, because of course I know you, but other people do not know you. Please.
I'm from Bryansk.
Bryansk, okay, excellent. You're from Bryansk. Good. So what I want you to do today is one of my colleagues, I would say, she uploaded some, in my opinion, very interesting information on the internet. And I will share this information with you, and this will be the topic of our discussion today. So let me show it to you. Okay. This is called Describing Photos Exercise 4, and this description was prepared for you by the British teacher, and we will listen to this British teacher. But before we do that, I would encourage you to describe this picture. And as you know, so this is the picture. What is going on? Hello, Dan.
Hi.
What is going on? You're just turning the pages in the book, and it's a lot of sound.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. So this is the picture, and you know that you have to say, as always, yeah, how can I put it? Yeah, I think that I will do it like that, you know. All right. So you have to say where and when the photo was taken, what or who is in the photo, what is happening, why you keep the photo in your album, and why you decided to show the picture to your friend. So you know that you have, let's say, a minute or something before you start talking for, you know, thinking over what you're going to talk about. So, yeah, then I will disconnect you because lots of interference. Hello? Dan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Again, lots of interference from you, so please, it's a little bit too noisy. Okay, now I want you to focus on the picture, to concentrate on it, think a little bit, and when you're ready, I will ask you to describe this picture. Okay? So, how much time do you need to think it over?
About 2 minutes.
That's too long. Yeah, because
Okay, 1 minute.
okay, I will give you 1 minute. All right. So think it over. If you're ready sooner than 1 minute, please.
I'm not sure if we can start.
You can start?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that sounds excellent for me. So please, you're very welcome. Start talking.
Okay, this video of today's report now was at the party with my friends. In the photo you can see one of my classmates who is standing in the crowd of people who are watching it at him. He is breaking down because he dropped his cup with his drink, and now everyone is looking at him and smiling because of that. I took this video in my photo album because it reminds me about the day when I visited my first party. And I decided to show the picture to my friend because she can give me some advice how to improve my photographic skills. That's all.
Well, it is only 1 minute. You are supposed to talk for 2 minutes, and it should be 12 to 15 sentences, and you know the test. But anyway, that is why I'm here. I'm just trying to help you to get prepared for the Russian national exam. And right now, it is possible for you to listen to yourself.
Up to this when I was at the party with my friends. In the photo you can see one of my classmates who is standing in the crowd of people who are watching it at him. He is breaking down because he dropped his cup with his drink, and
okay, that seems to be enough. It's just for you to understand that this will be the real situation during the real exam. So this is how your performance will sound, I think, this June, maybe around somewhere at the beginning of June, okay? Now let's go back to our classroom and let's see what is going on there. Maybe somebody wants, yeah, Alina, I will try and join and add you to our conversation. Just hold on. And again, for everybody else, if you want to practice your conversational English, yeah, Alina, again, you see, I have some dozens and dozens of people with the same name like Alina Vakulenko, so it's not possible to add you. You can see that I have maybe some around 50 people with the same name. I have no idea which one is yours. Okay, sorry about that. Again, for everybody, yeah, I see that we have 9 people only because people just do not want to talk. I understand that. Okay, and for the rest of you, please provide your Skype names and we will talk. Okay, Stephanie, will you try your turn to describe the picture?
Yes, I try.
Just hold on. Alina said that she's in the white blouse. Okay. Again, She's in the white blouse. Okay, we have lots and lots of people in white blouses, but that's all right. Let's try some of them because she wants to do that. And Alina, I will try. This is the person in the white blouse. I will try. But if it is not you, I'm very sorry about that. Okay. I sent you the request. All right. Let's see whether she will come into the classroom or not. Okay. And then back to the picture. And back to the task. Okay. So Alina, I tried to join you, but you see, I tried to add the lady in the white blouse, but sorry, maybe this is not you. Yeah, I tried my best. Okay. So describing people and just. I think that it's possible for Stephanie to start. So, Stephanie, will you please?
I took this photo some months ago when we had in our gymnasium in New Year's party. In the center of a crowd, you can see a boy who is dancing. He argued with his friend and lost, so he had to go to the center and try to dance. In the background of the picture, you can see my classmates who are laughing because the dance of my classmate is so funny. So I want to share this photo with you because it's so memorable for me, and this New Year's party was funny. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, it's a little bit more, but still it's not that long as it is supposed to be, but just listen to yourself. Okay. Cool.
Yes, Martin. In the center of a crowd, you can see a boy who is dancing. He argued with his friend and lost, so he had to go to the center and try to dance. In the background of the picture.
Okay, good. So, Alina.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm okay, thanks.
Where are you from?
From Russia, Krasnodar.
Excellent. Just tell us about yourself a little bit.
Okay, I'm in 11th grade, so I'm going to pass English, literature, besides what else? Yeah. Okay.
First of all, yeah? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was reading a lot of classic literature. Not only because I'm passing literature, but because it's way besides actually different things in my whole life. Those different kind of words. I added, obviously, okay, I love playing the guitar. I can do this. Besides, I ended musical school as a singer. So I have quite different talents, but they're not all in the own. I can, oh my god, so many words, and they all useless. This way.
All right, Alina, I just wanted to make a very little comment. So you see, what we usually do with the exams, we take exams. And if we are successful, then it means that we pass the exam. You cannot say that I will pass. Nobody knows for sure whether you're going to pass or not. Maybe, yeah, I'm sorry to say that, because many times in my life I failed my exams. So you're going to take an exam, that's for sure. But whether you're going to, let's hope, let's knock on wood, that you're going to pass it. But usually we say, I'm going to take an exam. Okay, yeah, and God allows, then God permits, then probably you will pass it successfully. Okay, good. Yeah, good. Do you want to join us and describe the picture?
Okay,
Yes, please. Start. Hello, Alina. Will you please?
Can you hear me?
Will you please start describing the picture?
May I prepare for you?
Yeah, sure. But we already did that. Okay, so right now you will listen first of all to the description which was given by the lady. She is the British teacher, and of course that's a very authentic description by a native speaker, and that should be very interesting for us. All right, I will try and share the system, the sound, and you just tell me whether you can hear it or not, okay?
Daily Step English, describing photos, exercise 4. I've chosen photo number 2, which was taken at our school end-of-year party.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. All right, just keep on listening.
A few months ago. We're having a disco, so everyone...
Alina, is it possible for you to start talking?
Yes, I try, yes.
Okay, just hold on. Please, you can.
I took this photo during my last birthday in the party club. In the photo you can see a huge group of people, and in the center there is my best friend, Jim. He is dancing and trying to perform as best as possible to impress my friends. And as you can see, Vlad is very happy and amazed by what my friend is doing. Besides, all people are wearing like casual clothes to comfortably dance together. I kept this photo in my album to remember some really cherished moments in my life when I can just get to them and feel this amazing and really inexpressible in words feelings. Besides, I decided to show this photo to my friend Lily, as she was really interested how my best friend looked like.
Okay, and again, this is only 1 minute, and you're supposed to speak around 2 minutes and to say around 12 to 15 sentences, but we will talk about that later. Okay, just listen to yourself.
And there is my best friend, Jim. He is dancing and trying to perform as best as possible to impress my friends. And as you can see, Vlad is very happy and amazed by what my friend is doing. Besides, all people are wearing like casual clothes to comfortably dance together. I took this.
All right. Right now, you have an idea how you will sound during the real Russian national exam, because you know that you will be recorded, and then you will be, the panel of judges will assess, evaluate your performance. So now you can have you have an idea how you will sound. All right, let's see whether let's go back to our classroom and let's see maybe somebody wants to. Okay, Alina and nobody else wants to join us, but that's all right. Okay, good. Yes.
May I ask you a question, actually?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Is it really bad if I speak only for 1 minute?
Well, we'll talk about that later, and you will see it for yourself. That's very important. So first of all, right now what I want to say is that if you have a look at the question here, it says 12 to 15 sentences. Just keep in mind this, because why it is this number of sentences? Because as you can see, you have the plan, and in this plan you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items of the plan. And if you have 5 items of the plan, then at the very least you have to say at the very least 3 sentences to each item of the plan, 2 to 3 sentences to each item of the plan, and then altogether it will be 15 sentences, and then altogether it will be 2 minutes. So if you didn't do it for 2 minutes, that means that probably you will not fulfill the task, and the teacher who is checking up your answer will penalize you for not covering some questions from the task, like, you know, what is happening, or why you keep the photo in the album or something, because they just calculated that if you produce 2 sentences for each item of the plan, then altogether this will be the correct performance during the test. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah? Okay, good. So, again, going back to nobody wants to join us. Sorry about that, but, yeah. Let's keep on listening to this British lady.
One is wearing their party clothes. In this photo, you can see around half of the people from our year at school, but for some reason, most of the people in the background seem to be girls. The guy in the foreground, who is wearing a black t-shirt with white writing on it, a white shirt and a black jacket, is dancing in a really unusual way, even though you can't see his feet in this photo. Everyone is watching him, and some people are filming it on their phones. The music was really loud, and just after this photo was taken, the rest of the crowd started dancing as well, rather than just watching him. As you can see, the room has been decorated with some silver sheets and coloured lighting, but actually it was just the school hall which we had decorated for the occasion. You can see that my friend Anna is laughing really hard. She is the one with the long blonde hair, wearing a black dress, second from the left at the front. I'm not sure why she is laughing like that, but as everyone else is also laughing, I think the dancer must be doing something funny. It's a shame that the photo is quite dark, so it's hard to see everyone's faces clearly. I keep this photo in my album, along with most of the other photos from that night, because we all had such a lot of fun at that party. I remember we all stayed up until really late and danced for hours. I decided to show you this photo because even though we can't see your face in it, we can see the back of your head in the foreground on the left.
All right, so this is the description of this picture given by one of the teachers, native speakers from Great Britain who teach English in St. Petersburg. And you know that I shared, if you just after the class, if you want to have this presentation, you can go to my page in VK in Contact. So it is called the Emphasized English. You can see it here, Emphasized English. And it's I just uploaded this page here, so that's for you if you want to. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to listen. What would you say if you compare what you said and what this lady had to say? So, what's the difference? And I will ask each of you. And if you don't mind, let's start with Dan. Dan, hello. Can you hear us? Well, probably, yeah, she disconnected. Stephanie.
Yes.
So, what would you say? What do you think about this presentation given by this British lady?
It's big and it's long presentation and it's right presentation.
Okay. And then Alina.
Of course, she said a little more than I did. Besides, she even described colors and everything in details, and she managed to do it, but I didn't.
All right, ladies, let me help you with a little bit of analysis, because you know this kind of analysis or assessment will be given to you after your exam by the panel of judges. So I just want to help you a little bit. So first of all, the lady said that most of the kids were from the same year. I just want you to pay attention that in your presentation there were lots of idioms, lots of this is how the native speakers talk. So I just want you to pay attention to how the native speakers talk. The next thing is that she tried to describe the background and the foreground. Do not forget about that. If you don't know what to say, you usually have to have a plan in your head. So keep in mind that it's possible to say what is in the background and what is in the foreground. Then she described the clothes of the people present. She mentioned the kind of a shirt for this boy dancing. Then she described her feelings. And those feelings were quite different. And do not forget that emotions and feelings give something which is very interesting. Like, for example, she said that maybe the boy did something very funny because everybody is laughing. And then, yeah, and then at the same time, so that was the one thing which she mentioned, and then she said that it's a shame that there was no light to see all the faces. So you see very different emotions. Like one of the emotions it's fun, and another emotion it's a shame. And again, pay attention. Right now we will discuss the transcript of what she had to say. We will read and discuss it word for word. So do not forget that she uses lots of authentic idioms, like second from the left in front, second from the left. That's a very authentic. And then we stayed up late, and so on. So pay attention to the idioms. Okay, excellent. And right now we will read, and do not forget that reading is one of the tasks for you for the Russian national exam. Okay? Are you ready? I have some problems. Dan said that she has some problems. Yeah, I understand, Dan. I know. So please fix your camera and fix your mic by the next class, and we will be more than happy to see you next class. Okay, Stephanie, will you please start reading? And again, I will record you to show you the way you read. Please.
Yes, I've chosen for the last which was taken to the school end of year party a few months ago. We are having a disco, so everyone is wearing their party clothes. In this photo, you can see around half of the people from our year at school, but for some reason, most of the people in the background seem to be girls. The guy in the foreground, who is wearing a black t-shirt with writing on it, a white shirt and a black jacket, is dancing in a really unusual way, even though you can't see his head in this photo.
Okay, just hold on and listen to you. Reading.
From our year at school, but for some reason, most of the people in the background seem to be girls. The guy in the foreground, who is wearing a black t-shirt with writing on it.
Okay, so as you can see, here are the, and I didn't do that, lots of highlighted parts of the sentences. Well, probably I will highlight other things, but pay attention to what it says here. So, you know that you try to learn lots of cliché. I don't like it, but still, I just want you to use good examples from the real native speaker's speech. So, like for example, for some reason, I like it. For some reason, just use it in your speech. Or when you say clothes, I know that this is real hard, but try not to have the intermediate sound like clothes. No, you have to say clothes, clothes, clothes. Okay? All right, then Alina, will you please go on?
I bet, but I just can't get it. I mean, it's hard to read. Maybe you have a link that I can follow.
I don't understand because what you're saying. I shared the screen.
I know, but I mean, the words, it's hard to see what. For example, I can read, I've chosen photo number 2, which was taken at our school and the year party a few months ago. We're having a disco, so everyone is wearing their party, and it's hard to read what's next. I mean, the photo is not really accurate. The screenshot.
Well, this is not a screenshot.
Oh, it's a screenshot.
No, absolutely.
Maybe
yeah.
It would be better if you leave a link.
Well, but this is the live streaming, and this is just, as you can see it here, it's just a web page.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely the same. Yeah, it's absolutely the same like here. I have no idea why, and I think that everything is fine with Stephanie. Stephanie, can you see everything fine?
Yes.
Yeah, so
maybe you can do the link bigger. Yes.
I will try, but you see, you can do it yourself. You know that if you can you see it zooming in Google. I will zoom it for you, but you can do it yourself in your browser. Okay, I will do that. So, is it enough?
It's downloading.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah, I know that you have lots of technical problems. I know that. that we live in a very poor time when everything technical is very poor. I know. So how about now?
Just work on. I said, what in the Russian? Sorry. It's better.
Okay, please read.
1 second. Oh yeah, good. I placed the phone number to
No. Alina, stop, please. Can't hear me. Why are you talking? I'm trying to, please, stop talking, Alina. Why are you talking? That's
the guy in the foreground who's wearing a black t-shirt with white writing on it, the white shirt and a black jacket is...
Yeah, that's impossible. So you see, the person is listening to yourself. Yeah. All right. So I will try. Hello. Yes, I can hear you. Then I can hear you fine. Alina, can you hear us? Hello? Yeah, and where is this noise? Where does this noise? Well, I asked you many times, I asked you, you were not reading the correct part. Alina.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean by okay?
I hear you.
What do you mean that you hear me?
You said I was not reading the correct part.
Okay, and why did you do that? I asked you many times to stop reading and you didn't stop. Why?
No, I just didn't hear you say that.
Why can you hear me now? And
I can hear you now.
Why couldn't you hear me when you were reading?
I don't know. My laptop just didn't show me that.
It's very interesting. All right, so please read the correct part. Hello.
Hello, from what words?
You asking me? This is your class. This is not my class. You asking me where to read? Why? This is your class. I'm asking you. I'm your teacher, and I'm asking you to read. This is not. You are not my teacher, and you are not asking me to read. This is I'm asking you to read.
I know, and I'm asking you for what words I have to store.
Well, probably you don't understand what we're talking about. Okay, then, can you read, please, where we stopped? Hello, Dan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you start reading from the place where we stopped?
Yeah. I think so.
Please do.
The one in the foreground is wearing a black shirt with white shirt.
No, Dan, sorry, no. Well, that's the biggest problem with you guys. You just want to learn something and you never listen to each other. Okay, Stephanie, please keep on reading.
Everyone is working. Some people are filming on their phones. The music was really loud, and just after this photo was taken, the rest of the crowd started dancing as well, rather than just watching him.
Okay, do not be in a hurry, because I don't understand what you're reading. So again, you have to understand what it it is said here. So I've chosen photo number 2, which was taken at our school end of the year party which was devoted to the end of the year a few months ago. We are having right now in the picture present continuous, a disco, so everyone is wearing, that is why present continuous, their party clothes. In this photo you can see around half of the people from our year. So this is how they say about their classes. They do not have class 10A, 10B or something. They have the class of the year at school. But for some reason most of the people in the background seem to be girls. For some reason, most of the people in the background seem to be girls. The guy in the foreground who is wearing a black t-shirt with white writing, a t-shirt with white writing on it, a white shirt and a black jacket, is dancing in a really unusual way, even though you can't see his feet in this photo. He is dancing in a really unusual way, but you cannot see his feet. You just feel that he is dancing in an unusual way. Everyone is watching him, and some people are filming it on their phones. So we film something on our phones. The music was really loud, and just after this photo was taken, the rest of the crowd started dancing as well, rather than just watching him. Okay, Alina, will you please read from here?
Yeah, of course I can, but there is a Skype link which there is, and why I can see the text, but not the text.
Dan, can you read?
Yes.
Yes, please.
As you can see, the room has been integrated with some silver sheets and colored lighting. But actually, it was at the school hall which we had to go for that occasion. You can see that my friend Anna is laughing really hard. She was the one with the long blonde hair, wearing her black dress, second from the left at the front. I'm not sure why she was laughing like that, but as everyone else was also laughing, I think the answer might be doing something funny. It's a shame that the photo is quite dark, so it is hard to see everyone's faces clearly.
Alright, listen to yourself, please.
No, Dan, sorry, no. Well,
Okay.
that's the biggest problem you...
So the answer might be doing something funny. It's a shame that the photo is quite dark, so it is hard to see everyone's faces clearly.
Alright?
Good. Now, as you can see, please use this, like you say, cliche. The room has been decorated, so it's the British. In American English, you will use past tense. In the British, this is present tense. Has been decorated with some silver sheets and color lighting. So you understand that this is kind of a decoration. But actually, and I encourage you to use this one, it was just the school hall. The school hall. Please use it when you talk about your high school, that you have a hall in your school, which we had decorated for the occasion. Occasion is some kind of celebration or festival or holiday. You can see that my friend Anna is laughing really hard. To laugh really hard. Just pay attention that this is an idiom. She is the one. This is how we describe people. This is how we point to the people. She is the one with the long blonde hair, wearing a black dress. She is second from the left at the front. She is second from the left at the front. This is very natural. This is the natural way to speak in English. I'm not sure why she is laughing like that, but as everyone else is also laughing. I think the dancer must be doing something funny. It's a shame, and you know, this is not about being shameful. It's a sad story. It's she's regretting. It's a pity that the photo is quite dark, so it's hard to see everyone's faces clearly. Okay, this is her emotion. Do not forget about your emotions. Okay, and Stephanie, will you please finish reading?
Yes, this photo is the text of the other from that night, because we all had such fun with it. I remember we all stayed up until really late and danced for hours. I decided to show you this photo because even though you can't see your face in it, you can see the back of your head in the foreground on the left.
Yeah. So, well, maybe it's kind of a joke. Well, I will not recommend you to use this kind of humor because, you know, it's really hard to be humorous in the different language, and probably the judges will not understand you. So, please do not use this last sentence. Like you see, I decided to show this photo because even though we cannot see your face, so she's talking about her friend or somebody, we can see the back of your head in the foreground on the left. Yeah, it's maybe that's a joke. I'm not very sure. Okay, so as I said previously, I have you asked me about the link. I have it posted on the wall of my page, and you know that this is emphasized English, and if you want just to refresh in your memory everything we talked about during the class, so you can go to my page and refresh it. Right here you have the reviews about my classes, and I ask you to write down your comments, your observations, your wishes, whatever you want to say in a review about my class. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, any comments, just feel free to say it right now. Otherwise, I will just wish you to have a very good weekend, and hopefully I will see you next Friday. Okay?
Okay, so my turn.
Anybody else? Please. All right. I think that's it for today. And bye for now.
Bye.